Alright guys, how's it going? As the title suggests, it's another Play Blackpool video. I'll try and keep this as briefly as possible, though I know everyone's probably sick to death hearing about it, but a lot of people, a lot of tubers have said some fantastically nice things about me. So although I've commented on the videos, I just wanted to show how grateful I am about their comments. My story with Blackpool was I was just going down myself on the Friday. I know a lot of people had other people, a lot of friends to go down with, people non-associated with YouTube. Unfortunately, for me, I had nobody. So, luckily for me, thought, any hesitation I had about going down, I was staying with Stuart, Tooty UK, in the same hotel, and I arrived at the same time as Stuart, and after meeting him for 5 minutes, any hesitation I had went out the window. Got on like a house on fire with Stuart. I've known Stuart for a few years on YouTube, but it was just a fantastic, nice, really top bloke. First of all, before going any further, I'm having my cup of tea from Dave, Retro Dave's cup. Cheers Dave, thanks for the present. Anyway, so yeah, so I had a fantastic time. Never played much games, to be honest. Really enjoyed the arcades and that, though the event itself was fantastic. Didn't buy a huge amount of stuff. As everyone that knows me, watches my channel, knows I'm a tight bastard. A lot of the stuff was sort of, it was not badly priced, but way out of my, not my budget, but way out of what I would like to spend. But just, it was great fun meeting everyone. A few people I would just like to say, although everyone I met was fantastic, Retro Dave, Jay, cojonesdeloro, all those people that everyone else has mentioned, they were all exactly how I thought they would be. In fact, most of them were nicer. But there's a few people off the top of my head that sort of made my weekend. Was Steve, Welsh Steve. I'm glad you spoke out to me, mate. Normally I like to keep my vision sort of eye level, so you would have just scuttled on behind, below me. But yeah, really glad I spoke to Steve. He's a fantastic guy. I knew I would like Steve just because he's Welsh. Never met a bad Welshman. But I didn't realise he would be so small. You know, a person's small when he has to bring his 8-year-old son for protection. But really glad I spoke to Steve. Really great guy. Another guy I had a really good conversation with was Carl, orcarinafella. He is one person that I could have spoke to for days. Really great guy. I really hope to see Carl again. I've said to him I'm hoping to go down to London soon. My brother lives down there now, so whenever I'm down there I'm going to give him a shout and drag him out. Really top bloke. But met a few new people. Retro Tom, I'd never met Retro Tom before. I had no idea who he was. Really nice guy. It was good to see Kieron for Game Boys is awesome, and Richard Turner and all that. But basically the highlight of my day was first of all seeing Craigshereagain. I'm a big fan of Craig's channel. Big fan of Craig. He seemed a really nice guy on YouTube making his videos, and I had a pleasure of meeting him. Luckily somebody pointed him out to me, otherwise I would have no idea who he was. But again, I could have spoke to Craig for days. Really nice guy. He's just, again, I knew I liked Craig because he's a hard worker, and I enjoy people that are hard workers. It's just sort of like an ethic about him that you just know that they're good guys. So it was a pleasure meeting you, Craig, mate. Again, I hope it's not the last. I really do hope to come down and see this arcade of yours. But for me, the whole weekend was about the Saturday night, and I had a few fantastic people to go out with. Not only did Stuart Tooty UK was out, but one other person that I've watched for years, and that is Shock16, Adam. As I say, I knew Adam was a funny bloke from his videos, but I didn't realise how funny he would be. He's just really top bloke, especially since he didn't really know who I was. As I say, and you couldn't tell. He was super friendly, super nice, really funny. Again, next time there's a piss up, I really hope to be out with Shocks. Such a good laugh. But the main man really I went to see, I was so glad I met, was Craig, Minx36. Again, I've known Craig on YouTube land for several years. I've got to know him reasonably well, as well as you would know somebody on YouTube. But it was an absolute pleasure meeting him. Sort of the tagline I banded around, I must have told everyone, was after speaking to people for 5 minutes, you felt like you'd known them for years, like they were old school pals. And that was not any truer with Craig. I felt like Craig had lived next door to me for 40 years. He was really good. We just made the night for me. But another good thing was me and John, 1MSX to go. I felt sorry for John because he arrived late at the expo. He came all the way in from Portugal, got stuck in traffic and things like that. Didn't arrive till like 4 o'clock. I don't actually know how he came about. I sort of think he kind of met us in the pub at night time and he was just happy to stay for like a pint, but we ended up dragging him out. So it was really good meeting John. John's a top bloke again. Everyone is a top bloke. But the night out that everyone went to, really good. Met everyone that was there. 16-Bit Brothers was there, Monkeyspaz, all those people that everyone else has mentioned. If you want to see who was all there, check out Tooty's video. It was fantastic to meet John JL Gaming 76, fellow Scotsman. It was good to speak to somebody where I didn't have to sort of speak a little bit more proper. Not that I speak proper anyway, but I had to speak a little bit slower so people could understand me in person. But with John, it was nae bother speaking to him. Yeah, but great night. I had such a laugh. Much has been said about where we ended up, which was a nightclub for a certain type of people, sexual orientation. But in my defence, all I heard was free tickets. So being the tight Scotsman I am, I didn't hear anything after the word free. So, but it was a great night. Good dancing. I like a good dance myself after a few beers. I must have drank my body weight of Guinness. In the nightclub there was some random women trying to stuff poppers up my nose, which helped in the morning, to be honest. After 28 pints of Guinness, it helped clear the system out. So thanks for that, random bint. And what else happened? It was just, such a good time. So, a couple of regrets though. One thing I didn't even realise was there was the Oculus Rift. I have no idea how I missed that. Probably because if they'd set it next to the bar, I maybe would have seen it. But I wish I'd seen that. I didn't really want a shot of that, but it did look quite interesting in the videos that I've seen online and things like that. I really wished I'd got to speak to Danny from the 16-Bit Brothers a bit longer. As we had showed up at the pub at night time, he was just leaving. I don't know if you had your message with you or whatnot, but it would have been really good to speak to him for a bit longer because Danny seems a really top bloke. So hopefully next event I go to, I'll hunt you, Danny, and get a proper chin wag with you. I do feel sorry for the 16-Bit Brothers though, because poor Roger. He's Johnny, as everyone knows, Johnny's cousin came to film a little thing, and went down a fucking storm with everyone. So everyone was like, Roger who? So he's going to be on YouTube Job Centre looking for another channel to join. So aye. So that was it. Oh, and the one I didn't buy much. One regret I did have was every person I talked, every man and his dog, I said to him I was going to buy this Neo Geo arcade stick for the AES, but I wanted it for my CD. Console Passion had it. It was 30 quid. A fantastic price, to be honest. Like Minx said, if you'd seen that on eBay, you would have bought it. But I thought, I never bought all day Saturday. I thought if it's still there on Sunday, I'll buy it. So Sunday morning, goes in, sees it on the table, starts to walk across to it, starts speaking to a few other random people on the way, and the guy right in front of me picks it up in the queue and tries to haggle for it, and I'm telling him, the micro switches are a bit gone and that, again, you don't really want to buy that, that's expensive. But the bastard fucking bought it. So, as I say, I kind of regret that. I really wanted a Neo Geo arcade stick, so I'm going to have to resort to eBay. Probably have to spend over the nose for it now, but anyway. So yeah, just a fantastic time. Everyone I met, especially Carl Woodland and Ashankt, two top blokes, really top guys. Again, I could have spoke to them for bloody months. Yeah, really, I could not recommend it enough. People would love to see you next time. Love to see Scott Segasaturnlad. I've already spoke to him about it, but love to see you there, mate. And one person I really wished had went was Dal, Dal, Retrogodfather now. I understand he couldn't go. I would have loved to meet you, mate. Hopefully, I know you're going to Manchester. Unfortunately, I won't be going to Manchester. It's too close to my wedding. The missus won't give me any time off. And also, I kind of think Manchester's... I've heard bad things about Manchester, but it's a little too close to Blackpool for my liking. I don't know if I would go to Manchester hoping it will be as good as Blackpool. You're just setting yourself up for a fall there. But I'll wait and see. Never say never, but I think I'm just going to wait until Blackpool next year. But yeah, if I missed you out, I'm really sorry. Everyone I met made a fantastic weekend. I'd highly recommend it to anyone. I did pick up a few things. I'll make another video. I've got a few other games. I picked up a couple of Wii U games and things like that, so I'll make another video about that. But try and rattle on. What are we up to? Fucking 8 minutes or something already. Fucking hell, time rattles on. Right guys, that's enough of that. Thanks again. Thanks to a couple of new guys that have subbed to my channel. As I say, if you want to see anything about Play Blackpool, watch Tooty's video, the footage, and watch Retro Dave's video and Jay's videos about the whole thing. That sums it up perfectly. Right guys, take it easy. See you next time.